So here we are, DollaBilz, the Inquisitor, Gunslinger Extraordinaire, ready to go. I kind of want to keep this pistol, just because it's the very first gun. I think I have yeah, there's an icon of a chest up here. I assume this is my stash. The Smuggler allows you to store items you wish to save for later in your private stash, as well as access the transfer stash. Ah. Twink items between characters guy. Alright.
I'll keep an eye out.
No, actually, I just realized a couple things that I hadn't sold yet, and you look like the kind of person who would be perfect for holding all of my trash. Magic's not good enough anymore. We're taking rares or nothing. Rares or nothing.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? People are starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it.
I've taken care of it.
Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful if they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
Thank you. Glad to be of help. Oh, we got a larger inventory. Sick. Now that makes more room for all of our crafting materials.
Have you happened to find my apprentice? I'm sure she's probably in some cellar in the Burwich estates. You can bring her back here by opening a rift gate. As a matter of fact, if you find others stranded out there, you could do the same for them.
I'll keep looking. Call the shot. Meet Bourbon inside the prison. Okay.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community.
Thank you.
One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwich Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper.
How can I help?
You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwich, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area.
How do I get to Burwich? When they hanged me, I forgot everything about local geography.
Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you'll likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north, and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwich. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
I'm ready. All right, Whitemire. That character class looks super cool. Definitely a pointier hat than I'm currently wearing, so it's kind of outside of my current ability. Oh wait, we leveled up. What are we trying to get to? I think we're just trying to get to chilling rounds now. And we're building our core stats. Okay, okay. He's got meteors. He's got meteors. Why wouldn't he have meteors? And fire breath. And he's dead. Alright. We learned how to make Squire's boots, and now we can wear this pair of boots. And I think we can just throw these on the ground. Storm right on the ground. Oh, this thing looks cool and gross. Ancient Heart. It continues to beat within your bag with an eerily steady rhythm. I still haven't spent any of our Stardust points because I'm honestly a little intimidated by the devotion menu. There are so many constellations. Somehow I can shoot these clouds of insects. It's always good when I just throw a hail of gunfire. It's slightly to the right of where I'm aiming. More snakes. They're above ground. They're underground. They're 2 levels underground, which is very deep underground. This place is lousy with snakes. I cannot shoot over bonfires. The flames, they just reach up and intercept my bullets. Oh, Julius the Decayed. I've come for you, Julius. Funny, my two guns have two pretty different fire rates. And since I'm just holding the button down, it's kind of sometimes like the big combo bullet comes out at a different point than I expect. Like that. I'm not exactly sure there's anything I can do to like cheat that in my favor or something. Like there doesn't seem to be a way I can just do double shots all the time. Maybe it's just an animation variation and the total damage is basically the same. Man, even with only green stuff on, we're still finding plenty of stuff. Like, look at this, infantry van braces. You can just throw that right on the ground. Not the infantry van braces, we put those on. But those things that didn't even have coloration to them, right on the ground. Threw them right on the ground. Aether crystals. I mean, if they just want to keep walking towards me in a single file line, I will stand here and throw lead their way all day, every day, 24/7, never begging for a rain check. The claw. More chipped claws. Oh, Foggy Bank. Must be near DC. There's naked bodies hanging upside down. Gross. Oh, I can zoom in! Yep. I'm not a doctor, but it looks like some bad stuff happened here. Dang, these guys are doing spooky stuff down here. A missive to Whitemire Bloodbound. The time has come to strike at our ethereal nemesis in Whitemire. Even now we gather our forces in the hills above Burwich for an assault on the village. However, before that can happen, we must first secure Whitemire so that there are no enemies at our backs. Though strong, loyal, and ready to die in the name of Cthon, I believe you have insufficient Bloodbound to overcome the ethereal presence. We have had great success recently in bringing forth more powerful servants of Cthon from the void. A single harbinger could wipe out all the ethereals in Whitemire and even take on Devil's Crossing, which would serve as a stronghold for our order in the region. To bring forth a harbinger, you will need the blood and lives of at least 3 men. Gather the sacrifices however you see fit, refugees on the road, rover camps, or chosen amongst your own bloodbound. Inform me of your success when it is complete. Alto Trigue, Grand Priest. Okay, so there's Cthulhu gods as well, or Lovecraftian gods. Oh. Okay. This is just a bad time to be here. My rescue arrives. I'm afraid you're too late, though. Those bloodthirsty bastards already took my best parts for their altar. There must be something I can do. I'm as good as dead. Don't waste your time on me. My valuables are going to do nobody any good hidden away under a tree stump, though. You've slain my captors, so you've earned this much. Follow the river outside the cabin to the river delta and search the shore. When the world went down the slith hole, I hid my most valuable possessions away underneath a loose tree stump. Take whatever you want. Just bash some cultist heads in for me. Thank you. I will find it. Gross. Okay, so it's a treasure chest somewhere. Well, it's a treasure tree stump. There's a treasure tree stump somewhere. And that's about it. Okay, not a whole lot. I mean, obviously there's a whole lot going on down here in this particular basement, but not a whole lot of... Okay, got the boxes. My guy just shoots boxes with bullets to open them. This guy uses a raven. Okay, so it seems like, just from a strict gameplay standpoint, it seems like opening with both of my spells and then just shooting. That seems to be my best. Oh, that's a backpack. It's like, why can't I fight this villain? Because it's a backpack. And while backpacks are, of course, villainous, Then fighting this particular backpack is not necessary. Yeah, when they group up and I can hit them with both spells, that seems pretty effective. Level 11. Give me your necklace, Slithbird. Okay. Are we gonna make it to ice bullets? We are. I also just somehow totally missed out on Flames of Ignifar. Just wasn't paying attention. Next skill point is going to become a flamethrower, I guess. But I really like our guns. I guess I need some other type of damage in case someone turns out to be guns resistant. Impervious to bullets. Oh, I was going to jump in that cave, but it looks like we got some death to do. Mirror stares back hard, kill is such a friendly word. Zoom back out. Don't need to be right next to these snakes as all of our vengeance is meted out. Wiggity wiggity Wild West. Alright. Cavern. Palisades. Where do they expect people to be charging in here on a horse? Why is there just piles of garbage everywhere? Just unending piles of garbage everywhere. Oh, I'm frozen. Adonax, the swift mangler of heroes.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I know my skills are on cooldown. I thought you didn't get my button input. Getting a bunch of cash. This was just a fun dungeon. Okay, yeah, this is just a for funsies dungeon. Just like a roll in here and see what. Oh no, wait, there's more. That's suspicious. Why is there a little bit of mini-map off? Oh, yeah. Definitely gonna cleanse this thing. Definitely need more star drop points that I don't know how to use. The Berserker's Cowl. Go on. Oh, I have to be level 14. Man. Oh my gosh, we have 3 points. Okay, can I... A small burst of ether fire erupts at your target's feet. That sounds cool. So we need 1 blue nugget to do that. Is there an undo button? Yeah. Because now that I'm looking at it, this is all spirit and magic damage. We don't need that. We want plus cunning. Which of you creatures does plus cunning? Here we go. Giant eyeball, surely. Acid. Okay, spider. Spirit and cunning, okay. The little fox. Here we go. Maybe the fox. Cunning and spirit. Okay, slithery snake, spirit, cunning. Which of y'all do just cunning? Okay, no, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. It's a very nice map, and I'm sure that if I can figure out which direction I'm supposed to head, I can put together a plan. But it looks like I should probably be deciding based on which of those big constellations out on the edges I'm trying to get to. And then try to find out the best way to move through all the smaller constellations, end up with enough affinity to get one of the big bonuses. So I was just trying to figure out which direction is like the cunning direction. So we are basically 100% cunning based. We got some spells like those, but our ability to equip our weapons and stuff is all based on cunning. Our ability to hit with our auto attacks, those are all based on cunning. We walked out of that thing right into a freaking fist fight. I'm surprised they didn't put a door on that particular entrance, because that seems like just a wide open. I guess they had the palisades at the very beginning on the other side. I guess they figured that'd be good enough. Up until then, it had been. Is this a secret? No. I think we must be getting close to that guy's secret tree stump. So if I remember everything he said correctly, I think it's over here somewhere. It says if you just follow the thing and find a secret tree stump. These mosquitoes are freaking enormous. Oh, and there's a giant star on the map. That helps. Isaac's stash. Ancient Isaac's spalders. Are these better? Oh my gosh, this is okay. Cunning goes up. And they got spikes on them. 2 big marks in its favor. Used to the darkness. What is on my mini-map? Oh, it's a store. Okay. I think I had almost... I think if I go this way, we're almost to another teleporter. I'm going to activate this waypoint. Because I thought I saw it on the mini-map earlier, and then of course I didn't go over to it. We've been... there it is. And... then we sprinkle some magic on it, and now... oh man, Brando show. I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, did you see any of Pete Holmes as Professor X firing X-Men? And then the Street Fighter Red Tape? I'm asking specifically because he did several episodes of both of those little short segments with Thomas Middleditch. But the first time I saw those, I didn't really know who Thomas Middleditch was. But then I was like, wait a minute, Vega looks familiar. It's Thomas Middleditch. Okay, so now we can make a now we can make a town portal, go back to this one, and turn in all these amulets that we totally did not. Oh, nope, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Where'd the store go? No, this is the right one. I've just never been this way. Kapow! Oh, hi! Hey, what's up, Bri? Great to see you. Just taking a break from the Hearthstone ladder for a little bit. You travel a dangerous path, traveler. With this solitary refuge is one of the few safe places left in Whitemire. If you plan to set out on the road again, perhaps there's a way we could help one another. What might that be? The Slith are unnatural creatures and poison the land itself, so it seems only fitting that we should turn some of their vile magic against them. Their shamans carry bone necklaces, primitive things, but they carry primal power within them. I can weave this power into something more potent for you. If you bring me a few of their necklaces and 100 iron bits, I will fashion you a magic ring. What say you? Will these necklaces suffice? Ah, yes. There is raw power in these bones, and my deft old hands will weave it into something more potent yet. I will have the finished ring for you shortly. Thank you. That one went all over the place. But now we have a gross ring with a skull on it. Damage to beasts. Bunch of energy regeneration. Now I guess put that on instead of this one. Seems cool. Occultist's sacrificial knife of wildfire. Wait, I can equip this and a gun at the same time? That seems crazy. No, I want 2 guns. Alright. So this is just like a little area over there. I'll just take a look at it real quick. And then go ahead and ride north.
I can't do that.
Oh, this guy's a hero. I was not paying attention. Come on. This is where I need to level. Oh wait, we did level up. Blueprints and stuff. Chip claws. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all the next time we're all in the same place at the same time. I'll see y'all the next time we're in the same place at the same time.